Yeah. Let's get it. Welcome back, men and ladies. Yeah, welcome back. Hope y'all 2026 going good so far. Yeah.
That's a hard
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want this. Here you go.
She
Take
was a
care of it.
hoe.
Handle that. I want this. All right, boom. It's not. Oh my God, you a gold digger. Oh my God, you keep
And my
asking.
question for you
Oh
is,
my God, you're so needy. No, here you go, babe. What you want? All right, what else?
my question is this,
That's
very
a queen.
simple.
That's princess treatment. That's energy.
Guys,
That's what guys need to start doing.
Indeed.
Cause y'all not gonna die with that money. Spend that. Yeah, it costs to be a boss.
The clip. Spend that. You ain't gonna die with that money. It costs to be the boss. Oh yeah, I love that clip. Um, yeah, let's get the likes up. Everybody hit the like button, subscribe and share. Um, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat and in the description. Also, you can send in super chats, super stickers. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Even though YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Let's get into a couple of clips, and then I'm gonna break down why women expire after 25.
Everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Do you want to know a man's emotional maturity early in dating? Here's 3 questions you can ask before you get attached. His answers are going to tell you everything that you need to know. Women get blindsided years in because no one taught us how to listen for emotional capacity early. So here's the questions that you can ask him to see this happen in real time.
Let's be clear. Yeah. Let's be clear. A man being emotionally intelligent, what women mean when they say that, he has to be in tune with my emotions, the way I want him to be in tune with my emotions, when I want him to be in tune that way. And that's just not realistic. Emotionally intelligent for women means manage my emotions the way I want you to manage them at all times, even though I'm a complete nutcase. That's what that means. It's an unrealistic standard at best. Be back. I'm going to the bathroom. TMI.
No, you're not going to scare the right man away. See this happen in real time. No, you're not going to scare the right man away. So question 1, what's your biggest fear in relationships? Listen carefully here. If he says losing freedom, feeling trapped, or being controlled, believe him. That often signals avoidance around closeness and responsibility. Emotionally mature men.
Yeah, and we're done. Not only that women keep other women single, but they keep themselves single as well. They come up with whatever question they want to ask, but they also come up with the answers. And if your answers don't match theirs, you're done. Basically, all you need to do, it's quite easy, but all you need to do as a man interested in dating is start reading minds. If you can't do even that one small thing, I wouldn't even bother.
Oh, I got stood up. I feel like I kind of saw it coming. They just pretended I was on my way, and I texted him at like 8:10 or something, which is already 10 minutes past when we were supposed to meet up, and I was like, hey, are you there already? I'm running late. And then he sends me like 3 long texts about how he's so sorry, and he should have checked in with me earlier, but he just finished with work. Basically just like, and problems. And I'm like, if a man isn't making your life easier, he's making it harder. This is the part about online dating that I don't like. It's like we forget that people are human beings, and I could have spent my night before Christmas Eve literally doing anything else. And I am not the cherry on top. Like, I'm the whole mother cake. I know exactly the kind of man I'm looking for. And I think dating is really just collecting data and filtering out like who aligns with this, who doesn't align with this. So, what am I doing instead? I ordered myself a cinnamon roll and I'm gonna watch a really cute, cozy Christmas movie and not do any more first dates for a while.
Yeah, I'll give you a week, or you can just jump to the second date without doing the first. And no, I'm not defending the guy. He should have told you he's not gonna make it, obviously. But was he the first to do that? And would he be the last? No, probably not, because you're matching with that same type of man. Even after saying you're looking for a certain type of man, the type of man you say you're looking for, not the ones you're matching with, will never take you seriously when you say you're looking for someone to make your life easier. He's not your lifeboat. No man that takes himself seriously is gonna be interested in pulling you out of the chaos you're thriving in and try to make your life easier. Because he knows his life is gonna get 10 times harder just by being with you.
Okay, does anyone else have this problem where as soon as a guy is really good to you and is really proper and does all the right things, plans, takes initiative, you immediately just kind of fear that you will not like him? So I'm about to go out with this guy, like Hinge guy, who basically he is consistent. He told me what time yesterday that he'll come pick me up in his car. He has a car, which is good. And he told me what time we're gonna go to the Christmas market that I want to go to, and then what time that he booked the restaurant. Basically, he did everything right. He's like treating me like how my ex used to treat me, especially when in the courting phase. And I don't know why, but now I just am so scared that I'm not gonna like him. So I was analyzing this and I was like, okay, I don't think it's the issue of me being turned off by these traits of like a good guy who knows how to plan and take initiative. I think it's also just like if a guy's like this, I want to like him, but then sometimes I just can't. Like after the situationship guy, I met this other guy who he was so much nicer and sweeter, but there was just no connection. Like I felt zero chemistry. I think I need to stop dating and focus on myself.
Yeah, that would probably be best. And it's exactly what I've said earlier. Women, not all women of course, but especially young women thrive in chaos. They say all the buzzwords that you hear on TikTok 1,000 times: consistency, commitment, emotional intelligence, blah blah blah. As soon as they find a man with all that, they're, what's the other buzzword? Oh yeah, they're getting the ick.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Oh man, this was bad. There was a Kendra G episode that was just really bad. 58 and looks good, make 100K, no sex before marriage. I mean, typical nonsense. But what we looking like in here? Only 5 people in here. Let's see what we looking like on Rumble. Quickly talk about why women aren't appealing after 25 and they kind of expire after 25. Look, I believe that women should be bonding with a man and getting on the road romantically, early as possible, 18, 19, 20. I believe a woman's ability to truly bond with a man and get on his program expires at a certain point. Because you got to keep in mind, most girls, they've been playing games with boys since they were 12 and 13 years old. So essentially, yeah, they've been dating since 12 or 13 years old. And they start developing their dating habits that young. We've all heard of, whatever, it could be our little cousins or little female cousins or little female nieces, and she got a different boyfriend every couple of weeks. She's developing a pattern. That stuff counts. You know what I mean? So this is what she's gonna get used to doing, and it's gonna keep carrying on to high school, to after high school. Once she gets in that pattern of just replacing a guy once he do something she don't like, that's one way they can get ruined. By 25, just too used to replacing men. You can't bond with one man at this point. You've already bonded and unbonded with since since junior high, 20 and 30 boys and guys from junior high to 25. Pair bonding ability is shot. Or let's just say your pair bonding ability isn't shot by 25. By 25, you've been independent too long. You've been off a man's program too long. You've probably been infected with feminism by that point. So you're ruined for that reason. It's, you know what I mean? It just goes back to what I say about there's no good reason for a fairly attractive woman or even average attractiveness woman to be single by 25. Something went terribly wrong in high school, in college, and for the few years after college. So no matter what way you look at it, you're probably dealing with a damaged good if you're dealing with a 25 and up year old woman that you just met and she's that age. She's at least had two or three boyfriends. That's baggage, damage, and I mean everything is just literally downhill after 25. The looks are going to be downhill. The emotional stability and mental stability is all downhill from there. The fertility, did I say that already? The fertility is all downhill from there. The femininity is all downhill from there. Usually her thinness, her fit body is usually going to be all downhill from there because it's going to take work to keep it up as you age. Work that she wasn't used to doing. Most women aren't in the gym heavy from 18 and get into that mental habit of going to the gym and working out. So once that metabolism switch up, they're not gonna have the work ethic or even the mindset to stay in the gym to keep that body up. You know what I mean? So those are just a few reasons why women expire after 25. There's exceptions to the rule, but that essentially is the rule.
They find a man with all that, they're, what's the other buzzword? Oh yeah, they're getting the ick.
Okay, girls, put a finger down if within the first month of dating, your boyfriend planned a date and he planned to pick you up, but you said you're not getting in the car because other girls had been in the car, namely his ex-girlfriends. So 5 days later, when the date pulled around, he said he booked you an Uber and he sent you the reg. This car pulled up along the street and it didn't look like a regular Uber, but maybe he splurged on the premium kind. So you're a bit hesitant, but you get in the car and you give his name, and then he turns around. You're asking him what he's doing in this Uber, and he tells you that a couple days ago he went to the dealership and switched his car in and bought this new car because he didn't feel comfortable with you going on trains or tubes or Ubers, and he wanted to be the one driving you around places. And put a finger down if all of that was a lie.
Funnily enough, I wasn't expecting all that to be a lie. I'm glad that it was, and I'm glad to see that men are not gonna change their cars just because you don't want to get in it. But even still, I was expecting him to say, okay, then walk. No, no, wait, I know his ex was in his home too. Now, you should make him buy a new apartment just because, exes.
Do men know that the purpose of photos on dating apps is actually so we can determine what they look like before we meet them? Not so I can determine that Dave's a heaps sick photographer and he took this heaps sick photo of a wave in Hawaii. Asking for a friend.
Your friend should get off dating apps if all she can do is complain about some guy's photo. I'm sure he has more than one. One would be with a
I agree. I would agree. They're not wrong. I mean, she's definitely not a good dating option. So who cares what she thinks about it? But I mean, she right. How can I put this? I mean, dating apps are the garbage can of women. So if you have to resort to going on dating apps, you already kind of losing on the dating market as a man. Because any woman who's going to be taking dating apps serious, who look like anything after 25, is a train wreck. Single mothers, mentally ill, harlots. It's not going to be good. But let's just go along with it. Yeah, if you want to succeed on a dating app, you definitely want to have all pictures. Yeah, they don't want to see mountains. They don't want to see a fish. You know, and don't do selfies. Men doing selfies give women the ick. If you didn't know, so pay somebody to take some pictures, not necessarily professional pictures, or maybe professional pictures that are intended to not look like they're professional pictures. If you know what I mean. Also, you can qualify for something like this, right?
Right.
Always complain about some guy's photo. I'm sure he has more than one. One would be with a sick wave and one would be with himself. If your friend cannot get past the first one and look at the second one, then you should not be on a dating app. See, women love to complain about everything and anything. Those pictures are men's way to showing you how they look without makeup. Take for example the pictures you complain about fishing. 10 years from now, if the two of you wake up next to him in the morning.
At this point, I'm convinced a lot of men don't date, they consume. They study you, mirror you, pretend to be your perfect match just long enough to hook you, then drain you, use you, and go hunting for their next hit.
Why is she? Yeah, 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 yeah. Why is she talking to her makeup? I mean, seriously. I think I can figure out why guys just get what they want and get out of Dodge. Most men don't want to take a woman serious who on the internet using her makeup as a microphone. You know what I mean? You know who the fuck boys are when they meet them. Don't ever let them trick you into thinking anything else. She looks like she could be 30. She's been going through the same fucking cycle for 15 years. If she don't know the signs yet, then she loves the punishment at this point. She's a glutton for punishment at this point if she's not taking heed to the red flags. But to women, red flags look like Six Flags.
Some of them hop from event to event like predators in plain sight, scanning the room for the most vulnerable woman to exploit for lust, validation, or ego boosts. It's not love, it's extraction, and the moment they are done, they reinvent themselves for the next girl.
Cool, 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 cool. You just gave some incredible game. Now, when are you going to do some self reflection and ask yourself, what keeps attracting me to these type of men time after time again? We know what it is. It's their great looks and their height and their player charisma. So here's the question: are you willing to forego those qualities so you can have a different experience on the dating market? Absolutely not. You would rather just keep getting played by these guys and then keep coming back to the internet and complaining about it.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
They reinvent themselves for the next girl. Is that so? Let me know in comments and don't forget to follow.
Yeah, no, but yeah, pretty much. Not all men, just some men, and we used to call those F-boys. You call those the best next thing. What they do is, of course, throw away a hook. And thanks to hookup culture, they don't even need to put in bait. All you have to do is don't bite, right? I mean, it would be that easy, but somehow it never is.
You know what's crazy? It turns out that you stop being crazy when the people who drove you crazy are no longer around anymore.
No, you don't. You're either medicated.
Yeah, no, nice try. Nice try, nice try. No, you're more crazy than the last situationship you had. Because we know these days women look, they'll settle for just situationships and never get commitment. So this is your fifth situationship where you got done dirty, and you want me to believe that what you're less crazy than you were when you first got with him than after getting with him and going through all the turmoil. It doesn't make sense, man. It just doesn't make sense. Let's be real. You've been crazy since a little girl. Men didn't do it, but anything that goes wrong with a woman, anything that goes wrong with women, they're gonna find a way to blame it on a man, one way or another.
Around anymore.
No, you don't. You're either medicated or you no longer have anyone else to blame. Crazy doesn't come up with an on and off button. Just because your friends or let me guess your ex is no longer around doesn't mean you don't hear your voices in your head. They're still there and they're gonna manifest when you have new friends or let me guess new boyfriend.
I love when someone posts a picture of their ugly boyfriend and will be like, mine. Like, thank God he's yours. Like, nobody wants to go 10 feet within that thing.
Jealous, 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 jealous. Shameless and jealous. Well, where's your man, baby? Where's your man? Oh, that's right. You can't get one to save your life. You can get fucked by the guys you like, but they would never let you post them. They would come over and put hands on you if they figured out that you posted them on your social media. Better to be a human fleshlight, right? Than have an ugly boyfriend. I mean, an ugly boyfriend is still a flex. Because honestly, I mean, if he's ugly and way under her league, and according to her, he's probably treating her better, treating her right, doing more for her. So if you want to look at it from a practical standpoint, yeah, having an ugly boyfriend is way more valuable and way more of a flex than just being a human fleshlight to hot guys who would never be seen in public with you. For you to even be able to brag that you had something to do with them.
Nasty bitch.
God he's yours. Like, nobody wants to go 10 feet within that thing. Like, thank you he's yours. Thank God. Like, nobody wants that.
Well, see, he's no longer around and she's no longer crazy. Yelling at your phone is a sign of stability, not cuckoo-ness. But no, seriously, one of you is gonna have to take one for the team and ask this one on a date, or just make sure she has batteries for that battery-operated device so she stops yelling at us for no reason.
They love an isolated woman. That is a narc's crack. Give them an isolated woman, a hot spoon, and a lighter, and bro is set for life.
I have no idea what he was trying to say or what the hell was he talking about, but I mean, sure, she was proud enough to post this. I'm proud enough I found that screenshot. Who's looking for an isolated woman? Don't know. Why is the woman isolated? Don't know. Does she become less isolated when she finds whoever, whatever she was talking about? Don't know.
Aaliyah! What do you call this trick?
Oh! Are you okay? Day in Iowa, This is nice. Yeah, wow. This is great.
And this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.
I don't think a man should date seriously, like date for fun.
Go have the time of your life. Get to know people, learn what you like, learn what you don't like. If you're a young man, do you, boo. I'm not tripping off of that. But dating seriously, I don't believe a man should date seriously until he has all three of these things. God and purpose, knows himself, feels good in his bank account. There are single people that give you advice, and then there is advice that will keep you single. Men need to know that women want peace too. If all you bring is disaster and confusion and diseases, we don't want you. 67% of people don't even think that they matter. 67% of people don't think anyone would mind if they died.
Like this. I'm starting to agree with this whole idea that a man should get his money up before he try to get a woman, but not for the reasons everybody say. Get your money up before you deal with a woman so you cannot give women what they want. And if you do find a worthwhile live out girlfriend, you can afford to, well, let me put it like this. You can afford to pay for her own apartment. Okay, wait. That didn't feel right coming out of my mouth. I'll get back to y'all.
And diseases, we don't want you. 67% of people don't even think that they matter. 67% of people don't think anyone would mind if they died. 2 out of 3 people, statistically speaking, have low self-esteem. These things that I'm saying, am I enough? Am I significant? Am I powerful? They don't actually believe it. Some people will show up with words and other people will show up with actions, but actions will always speak louder than words. I think that anyone that insults you inside of a compliment is a red flag. I don't trust those people. I don't really do the whole second chance thing when it comes to disrespect or when it comes to like certain things, they're just not on the table for me.
He's a super guru. How old is she? Hold on. I think she engaged, but you got to pay attention to a woman's history before you start taking advice from her. So how old is Sarah? What's her font tonight? 38. Born in 88, so 39 or 37, 38. Yeah. Never take dating advice from a woman who just now getting engaged at 38. She might say some shit that makes sense though. We're gonna hear her out.
What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of It's Giving. I am your host, Sarah Fontenot, and if you have not yet, please hit that button below and get subscribed. Hit that bell so you get a notification with each new piece of content. Now, if you're new here, please subscribe. 76% of people come to this page and they watch the content and do not fully commit, and we are not a situationship type of business, okay? So please hit that button. And we've completely changed the way that we do our show because you guys are giving us really great questions. So we've got Shot by Anissa on the mic. What's up, baby girl? How you feel?
Hey, girl. Hey, I'm blessed.
It's gonna be a good day.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who got their own podcast now? Which I knew it was coming eventually. I'm surprised it didn't come sooner. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it. This episode hasn't come out. She has her own podcast now. Fuck is it called? Let me pull it up real quick. Bear with me. Yeah, Brittany Renner got a new boyfriend. Let's it's a damn fool that was born every day since the beginning of the time. Let's check it out.
Really excited as we approach closer to Big Ben. Like, we gotta drive. If we're on these winding roads, we gotta focus on just driving in the moment. But you weren't even texting. I think you were on chat. But other things, so pretty though. This is so beautiful.
Wow.
See, even that, guys, this has little shoes on it. Is that what yours
The
needs
binding.
to get one?
Yeah, the binding.
What are they called?
Binding.
Oh, binding. Oh, so much fun. I thought you said I'm in for a surprise. I was like, oh, God. The meme.
Do you need any helmet, pants, or jacket?
Whatever a beginner needs.
Do you have pants, snowboard pants on?
Are these?
Yeah, those are fine.
Okay, maybe a helmet though.
A helmet.
I'm really excited as we approach closer to Big Ben.
Let's break down what I know about this guy. Well, not what I know about him. I don't know anything about him. Hold on, where's his Instagram? Did she tag him? Oh, here you go. Wait. Oh, he said road trips are better now. Oh my goodness. And he got her in his profile. Oh my. Okay. Let's see if we can find something out about this silly man. Hey, I hope this is AI. I'm gonna assume this AI. Yeah, we ain't even gonna play that. This AI. See if we can find something out about this brother's pedigree that he would be in a relationship with Brittany Renner. Let's see. Can we get a video of him talking? He got his tongue out. Yeah, a picture holding a dolphin with your tongue out. It lines up with you seriously dating Brittany Renner. Yep, that lines up.
Trying to get people to believe in things that we barely believe in ourselves. Well, I guess for myself, because I'd be like, God, you really put that vision inside of my head? Are you really gonna give me the resources and provide everything that I need for this? When you begin to believe and then you couple that with faith.
God, you really gonna do this to me? God, you really gonna put that belief in my head? God, I mean, yeah, the light voice, the feminine nature. Look, I ain't knocking, brother, but we got to break this down. What kind of man in 2026 will get in a relationship with Brittany Renner? We really got to break it down, and everything is lining up.
God, you really put that vision inside of my head? Are you really gonna give me the resources and provide everything that I need for this? When you begin to believe and then you couple that with faith, it becomes a different story. It becomes a promise. So wherever your spot is that you are finding the most peace, it's important to be there right now.
Wherever you are finding your peace, it's important to be there right now. And I'm not knocking him. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just doing like you know what I mean. I'd be friends if he a cool dude. I'd be friends with him. I wouldn't roast him. I wouldn't make fun of him. But we just for entertainment and educational purposes. I got to get at him. It's all making sense. Beta man. Social influence, man. I mean, I'm not mad at a man for if he out there in the public eye and he got to post on Instagram and stuff, but All these glamour shots and shit is throwing me off. Yeah, glamour shots is throwing me off. These weird ass gay ass suits. Yeah, like these gay ass outfits these NBA players and shit been wearing. The little polka dot suit with some Converses with the funky socks, all this gay ass shit. Like behind some flowers or in front of some flowers. Yep, yep. All adding up, folks. It's all adding up. I ain't knocking them. I mean, I'm knocking them for educational purposes. I mean, think about it. A white button up with a jumpsuit over it. Like, just think about it. I ain't gotta say nothing. Just think about it. Could he kick my ass? Maybe. But even if he could, everything I'm saying is still true. I think we got enough information. Oh, look at this gay ass picture with your head resting on your hand, laid up, posed next to the tiger. It's a gay ass picture right here, y'all.
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
What kind of shit is that?
Really understand that you control your life. You control the outcome. You control how much money you make. You control how people look at you. You literally get a blank slate every day you wake up. And if you carry that old stuff with you, you're not going to move on, you know? You really can rebrand yourself at this moment right now and say, I'm going to do this, 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 this. And unfortunately, people have money and belief tethered, and it shouldn't be.
What does that mean?
Meaning, I don't believe that I'm doing good until I start making money. You know?
So what's the litmus test then? If it's not the money, how do you know you're doing good?
If you enjoy it, but you have to really understand.
Yep. He believe in manifestations and woo woo and contouring your chakra and all that. Yeah, it makes total sense. And his Venus moon is in stars. Yep. Nothing shocking so far. Nothing shocking at all. Now here's the question. Do you think Brittany Renner can really respect this man after she done been doggy styled hard, long and hard by the most tough alpha males in the rap game and entertainment industry? Do you really think this is the man she's gonna end up with and respect him for a lifetime?
Right.
Maybe it's just a look for his followers. Maybe it's just a good look for his, his clout. Well, I don't know if dating Brittany Renner gives you clout. I mean, it give you eyeballs. It give you eyeballs. He probably got 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers at best. At best, if that. Think about how low your self-esteem has to be as a man to post a picture on your personal Instagram hugged up with Brittany Renner like this your boo thing. A woman who's on the internet bragging, well, not bragging, well, she kind of was bragging, that she had sex with 35 guys. And everybody who you know can go look at the video where she talk about how she had sex with 35 guys. And everybody in your family, your grandma, your aunties, your little cousins can go look at her talking about how, oh, this how you trap a rich man, this how you trap a ball player, because they don't use condoms. Why don't you respect yourself, man? Why don't you love you, man? Like Will Smith on that episode of Fresh Prince. Why don't he love me, man? Like, why don't you love you, man? I just don't know why you don't love you when it comes to these hoes. All right, and I mean this, and I know y'all not gonna believe me, but I wouldn't pipe Brittany. I wouldn't go near Brittany to pipe her. I'm not capping, I promise.
I get here? Hi. Hi, everyone. My name is Brittany Renner, and welcome to episode 1 of my podcast. I am nervous. Nervousness is just excitement without knowing the outcome. There's that. This moment has been a long time coming. It seemed as the closer I got to doing this, it would be something that popped up. Like I get an email from my attorney or something happened at school. This has been going on for months. I finished this studio in the summertime. Once everything came together, it felt so real and terrifying because I'm like, am I really going to do the thing? And I felt like an imposter. I had all these stories, the main one being, what is it that I have to say that's so important? Why do I need to?
Nothing. And I don't even know if I'm going to look at it. Well, I would have to subscribe to her Patreon, and that would go against my morals and values to subscribe to Brittany Renner's Patreon. I don't know. I mean, do I really want to hear anything Brittany Renner has to say? I really do think her time is over. She should have struck when the iron was hot multiple years ago, as far as a Brittany Renner podcast. I mean, she had a couple hot moments on the internet here and there. When she divorced, or when PJ Washington and her broke up, that's when her time was to start a podcast. I don't think anybody gives a fuck anymore, to be honest. I really don't. I think people are genuinely tired of Brittany Renner. I don't think people want to hear anything she's had to say. I don't think anybody wants to hear anything she has to say at this point. What haven't we heard already? Or I think people cool just seeing her go on her stupid rants for a minute on Instagram. I don't think anybody is gonna pay Patreon to sit and hear this psycho babble, this dingbat psycho babble for an hour. I just don't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See, he should have just started the YouTube and maybe put 20, well, maybe put 15-minute clips out, or maybe 5 minute, like maybe 15, well, 5 minute clips out, best clips of each episode, and then drive traffic to the Patreon like that. I don't know. That's what I would tell her if she was under my leadership. I'm sure her new boo will help her out with that, right? Shout out to the 21 people watching. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Let's see. Let's check out Sarah's IG. Is she still getting married? She's still getting married. There's her guy. See, relationships like this are all about the visual. It's all about the Instagram post you're gonna be able to make for every experience. Let's see. Okay, she still got her guy. Happy to see that. Wait, did she get married already? Hold on. Did she get married already? Look like it. I mean, hey, I hope it work out. It's always a beta man. Nothing against him. He's probably more accomplished than me, richer than me, taller than me. Hey, God bless him. But the software, the internal software is something off. I remember we went over the episode when he was explaining himself and backpedaling, and she was trying to make him say what she wanted him to say and all that. Check out the wedding pictures. She got her special day. That's what it was all about. Her getting her special day. Is she gonna even have a picture with him in the reel where it's all about me, me, me. Did you see me? See my dress? Aren't I so fly? Me, me, me. Yeah, not one picture. Let's see. Can we get a wedding picture with both of y'all in it? Hold on. 'Cause stuff like that says a lot. I mean, not that she didn't post a picture with him at all on the Instagram, but I mean, it's y'all big day. Look at him getting on one knee. Never get on one knee, fellas. If you ever do get married or want to propose and have a whatever spiritual ceremony or whatever, never get on one knee. You ain't bowing down to that bitch for nothing. That's a submissive position to be in. That's basically telling the woman, I will submit to you for a lifetime, baby. And it should be the other way around. But this is him saying, I will submit to you for a lifetime, not the other way around. Told you it's all for the gram. Everything gotta look cute for the gram. This didn't need to be public. Him proposing, the aerial shot and all that. Nigga getting on his knees in rocks, on rocks, with his bitch ass. On rocks, y'all. Look how fake that is. The little fake bend over and kiss. Oh my gosh. See, yeah, this isn't about him. This isn't about love. Like I said, it's all about the photo ops and shit. Well, look, I'm gonna play a meme that y'all all are familiar with that sums up that situation. That Sarah situation.
Once a woman hits 30, she cannot love you. Okay. And the marriage is not because she loves you. Okay. That marriage is for her to show to other people that she could fix her past, that she messed up.
Now we should be able to see a clear, concise picture of them both at the wedding. Maybe this is it. Everything gotta be fucking documented. Raising other niggas' faces at parties, clubs, panels. It's not wife. See, the marriage is just it's the start of everything, right? See, to me, what dictates if a relationship is gonna work long term is that man's nuts big enough to keep that crazy bitch in check for a lifetime? Is his nuts big enough and is he not scared to lose the bitch? You can tell that this man would do anything not to lose his bitch. And those are the niggas that get left. Those are the niggas that get left and cheated on. A nigga, I'll do anything to not lose you, baby. Yeah, you're officially a spineless little punk bitch that she's gonna walk all over. You can never be scared to lose a woman. Like, bitch, you getting on my program or get out the door is the attitude every man should have. I'm not on your program. And this relationship isn't gonna be based on your feelings and wants and desires. This relationship is about the program I set up for what's best for us and our family. Because it's not even about the man's wants and desires per se. It's the man's program. Now you got black women talking about I run a strict program. They want to be men so bad, bruh. Black women want to be men so fucking bad. Oh, suck my dick. You got women saying suck my dick, and now they saying I run a strict program over here. Man, you a bitch ass nigga if you seriously dating a woman on the internet talking about she run a strict program. I would never. And there's signs before you get into a relationship with a woman like that. I would never find myself in a relationship with a woman who would go online talking about I run a strict program over here. I don't believe I would find myself in that relationship to begin with. Let's look at the body language. This look awkward and tense, but I'll give it a pass. She's leaning into him in that one. I'll give it to her. She's not leaning away. She's leaning in this one too. She's leaning towards him. So it looked like he passed the body language test in pictures, but I just don't see this working. This is a shallow ass relationship. She wouldn't be with him if he wasn't rich, and he wouldn't be with her if she wasn't fit and pretty. And I'm not saying it's wrong. It's none. How can I put this? Well, no, I will say that relationships aren't about a man being rich and a woman being pretty. It's deeper than that. If you're talking about a 50-year relationship, this is ridiculous. All this performative, ridiculous shit. Let's see. Did we already go through these? I should be able to see where's the picture with the man at some point. Not that she got to post them, but I'm just saying the girlies and you. Where's your prize? Girlie looked at those. I want to see a picture of her with her man, her prize. Oh no, this ain't the wedding day. She is so self-absorbed. You could just go to a woman's Instagram and tell how fucking self-absorbed she is. I mean, Instagram is about narcissism and having a huge ego. She is so into herself. Women like this can never be good wives. Ever.
Yes, we got Who is Kenny V, producer of the year, creative director. What's up?
Who? What's up? Give us another given day. You know the vibes. Let's go.
And the newest addition to the team, we've got Miss Kyla Jade. What's up, baby girl?
What's up? What's up?
Let's
Hello.
go. Okay, so without further ado, she ready. She said we in it. Without further ado, what's up? What we talking about?
All right, Sarah. Now, sometimes a man isn't looking for a partner. He's looking for more a convenience store, if I might say.
Ooh, convenience store is crazy.
I mean, yeah. What makes men not choose you?
I can help you with that. Well, first off, y'all are into guys who aren't looking to choose anybody for that matter. And y'all know that. And you've known it since you were a 9-year-old little girl who those guys and boys were and weren't. So let's just be clear about that. He got tons of options, and there's literally no incentive to settle down with just you and deal with your fucking parents, your annoying friends, all your mental illnesses, all your hangups, be responsible to fix all your problems. There is no incentive for a man with motion to do any of that other than he wants to raise a family with you. To be honest. And honestly, if you really got motion like that, you could work out a deal to have a baby with a bitch without even committing to her either. But serious relationships with women are going to be a bad deal for men 90-95% of the times. It's just that fucking simple. And men with motion who get a lot of pussy and been getting a lot of pussy since high school realize that at early ages and make up their mind that they not never going to pick one bitch to stay with. Because they don't know one man who married who's happy. Many men have never talked to one man at the barbershop and be like, oh man, you got to get married, man. I've been married for 10, 20, 30 years. It's spectacular. No man has ever said that. Or even if one or two men have said it, they heard 25 men say the opposite. So those 3 ain't gonna offset the 25. That's why he just gonna use you as a convenience store, bitch. Cause he can get away with that. Cause he got 20 convenience stores on his line, asking him is it anything he need. That's why. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's such a good question. Okay, what makes a man not choose you? I mean, there are so many different things that would make a man not choose you. But if we're talking, I could go aesthetic here.
Nah, go deep.
Can I do all of the above?
All of the above is fine.
Okay, well, first of all, if we're going to talk aesthetic, if you look like you smoke weed, he ain't gonna choose you.
Wait a minute.
High value, high earning, masculine. Don't want no man. Don't want no woman that looks like they smoke a blunt every day.
Why you look at me when you said that?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
You looked straight at me when you
Damn,
said that.
It's probably just familiarity.
Girl, first of all.
Okay, the next thing, and I ain't looking at nobody in here because everybody's good on this tip. But if you look like your gums bleed when you floss, that man ain't looking
What
at you.
does it look like when your what? What does
When
that
your
look
teeth
like?
look crazy, when it looks like you have bad dental hygiene.
Oh.
We don't have that in this room.
No.
But if it looks like your gums bleed when you floss your teeth, a high value, high earning masculine man, he's not going to choose you. If it comes down to ugly, entitled character and behavior, that man is not going to choose you. If you expect that man to spend a bunch of money on you just because you're pretty, he might choose you for a little while, and then he's gonna let you go, and you won't be chosen all over again, and then you get recycled, used, that whole cycle. So I would just say, number one, do the best with your genetic potential. Take care of yourself, please, for the love of God. Don't look like you smoke a blunt a day, unless
Why do you keep
unless-
looking at
unless-
me when you say that?
unless
I don't
you wanna
even
be with
smoke
the man
weed
that
anymore,
also
Sarah.
smokes a blunt every day,
Sarah.
and then y'all two could be two blunt smoking people
Sarah.
together. That's
Why-
it. I'm complete.
Stop.
All right.
And she keeps looking at me, bro. Like she keeps looking at me.
I'm looking down on that last
No,
one.
you no.
I'm complete.
Shots fired. First of all,
Okay.
Sarah, I don't smoke anymore.
What?
I'm not judging. All right, here we go.
You are,
What
but
if,
it's
we're
okay.
what if we're in a situation where a man only chooses you once you start pulling away and you are that high value woman? Do you think he
You're not a high value woman. High value women pick good dudes in high school and college and stick it out with them. Point blank fucking period. High value women aren't still dating after 25. Fucking period. What up, TK? What up, Ali? I'm a high value woman. No, the fuck you not. Everybody hit the like button. What we looking like on Rumble? Shout out to the 2 people watching on Rumble. I'm probably one of them.
ever truly wanted you? I mean, how do you kind of navigate that situation?
I think that sounds like a man that's more afraid of not being chosen himself, is more afraid of abandonment, is more inside of his either avoidant or anxious attachment style.
No, it's a control thing. One of my bitches is trying to get off my hook, and I ain't letting that happen. You mine, bitch. Stay over there in the wing. Stay over there on the bench until I come pick you up again, ho. But you ain't going nowhere, ho. That pussy still mine. Even though I only use it once a month, that pussy still mine. Don't go nowhere. What I gotta tell you to keep your bitch ass on the bench? That's what that is. That's control and ego. You ain't leaving me, bitch. I'm the man. That's what that is.
Of not being chosen himself, is more afraid of abandonment, is more inside of his either avoidant or anxious attachment style, and less like a man that actually values you. If it takes you giving him an ultimatum or an energy of I'm done or I'm walking away, and that's the only time that he shows up powerfully, then I don't think that man really values you for real. I just don't.
So which
Let's be real. Let's be real. Women love a man that don't value them, and they're icked out by a guy that do value them. The only thing that keep a bitch on the hook is her knowing that you don't value her that much. And even if y'all in a relationship, you're gonna be all right if she leave you. That's what keep a bitch with you. AD said this once a bitch feel like your life would be better without her, and she know your life would be better off without her, that's when you'll never get rid of her. But when you start acting like you can't live without her, yeah, that's when she gonna get the fuck away from you.
One is worse in today's dating age: the male ego or women's expectations?
Which one is worse in
Yes.
dating?
Like, I'm talking about with women expectations. I mean, like the women who believe that you got to spend $500 on the first date to take. I'm talking about those women, the women that we
Or a
talk.
man's ego?
Yes.
I think entitlement is worse than ego.
Wait, what?
I do, because we all have ego, right? Like, not all ego is bad either, because some ego is actually put in place to keep you safe. You know, there's got to be a place where you put yourself at a certain level to know that you deserve better than certain treatment. You deserve better than certain experiences or situations or circumstances. And you've sometimes got to get into your ego to kind of remind yourself who you are. Now, if we're talking about the negative side of ego, where it's like, I don't have to do this for you because why? Like, that doesn't feel very good. But I still think that expecting something I'm not qualified for is far worse than qualifying for someone for something. And I don't know. They both trash, to be honest. But if I had to choose, I think it'd probably be the entitlement.
Someone in the comments asked, "How do you do best with your potential when you are alone and unmotivated?"
It sounds to me like you don't think you have any potential.
All right. All right. I think I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch y'all later tonight. I'll be Sensei out.